of flour in there now. And I will take, since that's going to be 8 noodles, I'll have 8 eggs for my noodles. I'm going to squash it. Put it in here, that's 3. And this is my mulch box. I put this in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and no shells. Then I squash my eggs so it'll make better mulch. To the sauce better. Wash my hands. No. Okay, now I've got my feeder in here. Let me move this out. We don't need that no more. Looks better. I'm going to beat my eggs a little bit so it dissolves better. If I go in the sink, I won't spill nothing. That is fine. This is fine. This is gorgeous. You do a good job. You do. Peter done a good job. All right. Get in there. If you don't go in there, you're going to go in the sink. Okay, go in the sink. Then I have cold water. I mean cold water. Come on out here. Cold water. I need this to play with. Alright. Now we're going to the table. Okay? Alright. And now I need some salt in there. I need at least a good teaspoonful of salt in here. That's what makes a little bit more. I'll put my salt in here. That's all that takes. Salt. I have 4 cups of flour, 8 eggs going in there. You can pour it all in there at once. And then I put a little water to it. Put that in there. And now we're going to go to work. I'm going to hold it here and I'm going to turn it. Turn it. It's going to have to be a nice dough. Oh, that's yellow. Oh, we're going to have some yellow noodles here. Okay, we have done worked it all up. Now I need water. I need more water. You have to figure out yourself how much water before it gets to the right texture. Little more. Alright. Now we're going to work it. It's going to have to be mushy. You can do this in a KitchenAid blender too. But I always do it with my elbow. It's elbow grease. It's a little bit too stiff. Just a little bit more. Got to mix it real well, so you have to mix it until it starts bubbling. You will have a dough that makes blisters, and then you have a good texture. See, it's a little bit too dry. A little bit more. Don't want to overdo it. skin there. You see the bubbles sometimes in between? It's getting there. Okay, I'm going to let it rest for a while and then I'll do it again. I'm boiling the eggs for 15 minutes in cold, starting with cold water. After 15 minutes, I rinse it and I let cold water go over it and rinse it and let it cold, get it cold real well. And then after it's cold, I will squash my eggshells off and make deviled eggs with it. It will be almost deviled eggs. Okay, we got 30 minutes there. Now I gotta check my potatoes and see how done they are. They're not done. There's another 10 minutes there. So it will take 40 minutes for my potatoes to cook. 10 minutes more. Okay, this has 10 minutes. We gotta wait for this. Okay, it is done. Now we're gonna go take this big pot, put all the goodies in there, put it in the thing. Oh, wait. I'm gonna let the water cold on there, real slowly. I let it cool like this here. You gotta be very careful so you don't burn. When the tipper goes down, then you can open the pot, but not before. You can turn it around a little bit. Actually, you can do this here. Cool it off on this side. Cold water. Cold water, my dear. Okay, we have touchdown. The chicklet just went in. We're good to go. I gotta check my potatoes. That went off too. Okay. Yes, it went off. See how? Oh yes. I can cut this off. We'll take care of you in a minute. Now we come back over here and we'll open this gorgeous little pot. Oh. Did you get it? I got one of those, you push a button and then it opens up. This is done. Woo! It smells so good. I can hardly stand it. All right, now I need my fork here, and I need my tray. And now I'm going to take my meat out. Oops. Come on out. That is done. Get all the stuff off. Don't need that no more. Oops. Ah. I got splattered. Here we go. This is done. That's going to have to rest 10 minutes before I can cut it. You always got to cool your meat before you cut it. So here, let me get my meat off the floor. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sift this in my new pot. Everything comes out. All right. And I got my mushroom here. It's a wooden mushroom that what you can squash this down and get some of this good juicy stuff out of here. Or you can use a cup. It does not matter. But you want some of this good stuff in the pot. You don't want to throw it out. That is the gravy. Oh yes, we're good to go. Alright, and we'll take this and leave it in there. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now we're done for this one here. Alright, now I have to wipe this off. It's got water splashed. So here is the gravy. Now I have to, we had noise here. Now I have to go, you know, I forgot the noise. We're going to have to dump this also. And what I do is I'm going to let cold water run first. And then I'm going to dump this boiling hot potato water so it don't expand on the pipe so much. The pipe's been crying. Oh, you're scorching me, you're scorching me. And that's a good trick for your pipes. Now I'm going to let this rest for a minute, hot, until it cools off. So I can handle it. Alright. Now, what we do is we're going to finish this gravy now. Okay? Flavor here from Germany. Soße zum Braten and Bratensaft. And what I will do is I will put some of my flavor. This makes it a little bit darker. This 6 cups, I'll put two spoons in it. That's enough. 2 spoons of Bratensaft. And then the Bratensoße is a little bit different. It's a thickener with flavor, like instant gravy. And I'll take 2 teaspoons of that also. It makes a delicious flavor. Then I'll take the argo, cornstarch, and I will take maybe 3 spoons of these. That will make it thick if I need it. But I'll fix it first. If I need it, it's fine. If not, I can dump it. Just a little bit more water to make gravy. Now, I'm going to take my little whisk and I will turn on the heat and I will turn this. I will boil it again and then add all this good stuff. Over here, I'm going to put a pot of water for the spätzle right here. And I will turn it on to high so it can boil and cook. I'm waiting for my gravy so I won't get ahead of time and I forget something. Put this over here. Sure. It will cook in no time. Right now they're so hot they'll boil your fingers off, the skin off. And it will do it too. Oh, this is hot. Oh, this is hot. Okay. Cool, my dear. Cool, my dear. Cool. Don't go away. Oops. Stay put. Alright, it is cooking now. So now I'm going to use my cornstarch. It's a thickener for my gravy. I think that should be just right. I can feel it thickening. A little bit more.